Hello and welcome, beautiful YouTube friends. My name is Lou. I am a yoga teacher and a strength and conditioning coach. And today I have for you a 30-minute short and sweet but a little bit spicy power vinyasa practice. So we're going to get straight into it today, and we're going to start in a child's pose. So you can either take the legs wide to the width of the mat, or if it feels more comfy, you can bring the knees together in more of a narrow leg stance. But either way, reaching the arms forwards, and soften your forearms, your chest, and your forehead towards the mat. And we won't be here for too long, but we'll just spend these first few breaths just grounding into the space. And so let's just begin here, just firstly by observing the breath. How does the breath feel as it moves around the body today? And without the need to fix or change anything, just observing sensations, qualities. And as you begin to deepen your awareness to breath, also just checking in with the physical body. How are you feeling in your physical body today? And let's take a full breath in, all the way down into the belly. And then exhale through the nose or the mouth. Okay. And so let's gaze forwards. We're going to walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. And then turn your hands so that your palms are facing each other, thumbs facing up. We're just going to target these lat muscles that support the shoulders. And then sink all the way back into that right side hip. Good, and then gaze up once again. Walk the hands all the way over to the right. Same thing, thumbs facing up. This time, press back all the way into that left side. And make your way back through center. We'll press up from here into a tabletop position, option to tuck under the toes. And we'll spend a little bit of time here, as always, just having a conversation with the spine, the hips, maybe by moving through some cat-cow movements or some spirals through the pelvis, bending into the elbows, the shoulders. Use this time to check in with the body. Ask your body, what is it that it needs today? Awesome. Okay. So if you don't already have your toes tucked, tuck under your toes and begin to walk your hands back towards your knees. We're going to come all the way back into a Malasana yogi squat. And just check in with the insides of the hips, the ankles, maybe finding a bit of movement from side to side in your Malasana. And then either softening the heels to the ground, or you can rest up on the balls of the feet. If Malasana just doesn't feel good for your body or doesn't feel accessible, you're more than welcome to come up into a nice wide leg chair pose. From here, we're going to reach the arms out in front. Let's open and close the hands into a fist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then from here, place the right hand on the ground, reach the left arm up towards the sky. Maybe you cactus, squeeze that left elbow in towards the back ribs. And then release through center. We reach the arms out again, this time making a fist. Tuck the thumbs in, 4 fingers over, and we'll flex and extend for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left fingertips towards the ground, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Once again, option here to cactus, squeeze that right elbow in towards your back ribs. And then release through center. Fingertips meet the earth. Let's send the sit bones all the way up, arriving in a fold, Uttanasana. Maybe you take ragdoll here, find a sway from side to side. Soft bend into the knees. Good, and then we'll release the hands down, spread the toes, begin to bend the knees even more as you tuck the tailbone, rolling the spine up vertebrae by vertebrae. Good, shoulders, neck, and head lifts last. From here, let's reach the arms up overhead. Right hand rests on top of the head. Gently guide your head across to your right shoulder, and then left arm extends out beside you like you're holding a stop sign. Flex your fingers up towards the sky. And from here, we're just going to flex and extend through this left side wrist. And just mobilizing and exercising the nerves through the shoulders and the arms. So starting with the radial nerve. And keeping the jaw, the face nice and soft. And then arriving back in your stop sign. From here, we bend the elbow in. Bring your fingertips towards your jaw. And as you do, lift that left elbow nice and high. Good. And then press away. If you can, lock the elbow as you extend. Let's do that a couple more times. Breathing in as you lift. Exhale, push it away. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, push it away. Can feel a little bit gross neural flossing, so just giving that left arm a bit of a shake out. Guide your head back up to a neutral position. And then we'll move into the other side. We reach the arms up. This time, left hand lands on top of the head. Gently guide the head across to the left. Right arm extends out beside you with your stop sign. And then we flex and extend. Good, and we'll go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your stop sign. Bend the elbow in, fingertips to the jaw, and then lift that right elbow nice and high. Good, exhale, push it away. Try to lock the elbow as you extend. We'll go 2 more times, breathing in. Exhale, push it away. 1 more time, breathing in as you lift. Exhale as you push. Good, guide the head back up. Give that right arm a little shake out. Let's take a couple of shoulder rolls going back. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's roll the chin towards the chest, the shoulders. Coming all the way down into your fold once again. This time we'll plant the hands and walk all the way out into a downward facing dog. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. First down dog of the practice. So maybe you pedal out the feet. Shift the hips and pelvis from side to side. It might feel good to be a little bit more fluid in your down dog, so maybe rolling the body backwards and forwards through a couple of spinal waves. And just taking whatever you need here. Okay. And come back into your downward facing dog. We'll ground into the left foot. Take the right leg up to the sky. 3-leg dog. From here, we'll bend the right knee. Maybe draw some circles through that right side ankle. Keep lifting that right knee nice and high, maybe even gazing underneath your right armpit. Try not to collapse too much into that left side shoulder. Good, neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Push back to three-leg dog, breath in. Exhale, roll forwards, tap the left elbow. Good, push it all the way back, breath in. Exhale, roll forwards, right elbow. Good job, let's go one last time, pushing it all the way back. This time we'll roll forwards, come across to that left elbow again, extend that right leg out long, and then rotate the torso towards the sky, fallen star. From here, maybe you bend into that back knee as you cactus the elbow in towards your ribs, and then exhale, push and lift. Let's go one more time, reach it back as you squeeze the elbow. Exhale, lift. Good, gaze towards the front of the mat, left hand plants down. Can you sweep that right leg all the way back? From here, we draw the knee in towards the nose. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen up, we cross the right leg on top of the left. Find eagle legs. And we're gonna roll into a Vashisthasana left side with the legs crossed together. Reaching the right arm up to the sky. Good, holding here for one more breath. And then mindfully come through center, plant the right hand, plank pose. Option to lower to the knees here. We're gonna lower through chaturanga for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing work, building a little bit of heat already. Let's take the left leg up to the sky. And then we bend that top knee once again, keeping that left knee nice and high. Let's draw some circles through that left side ankle. Maybe you gaze underneath that left armpit. Just being mindful of the right side shoulder. Keep pressing into that right side hand. Good. Neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Press back to three-leg dog. Breath in. Exhale, roll forwards. Tap the right elbow. Good. Sweep it back. Breath in. Exhale, tap the left. One last time. Sweep it back. Breath in. This time we come across to the right once again, extending that left leg out long, unraveling into fallen star. From here, we bend into that back leg, squeeze the right elbow towards the ribs. Exhale, push. Inhale as we reach it back. Exhale, push. Good job. Gaze to the front of the mat. Pivot on that back foot as you ground the right hand. Left side three-leg dog. From here, we roll forwards, knee to nose, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen up. We cross the right leg on top of the left this time, unraveling into a right side Vashisthasana with eagle-bound legs, taking the left arm up to the sky. Holding here for one more breath. Embracing the wobbles. Let's mindfully unravel, plant that left hand, come into your high plank pose. Option to lower through the knees as you move through chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Let's get straight into our flow. We sweep the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, tap the left elbow. Sweep it all the way back, breath in. Exhale, tap the right elbow. Sweep it all the way back, one last time. Exhale, we step it through. Good job. Coming up into extended arrowhead pose. So your torso reaches over your front thigh. Thumbs facing up as you reach the fingertips towards the front of the mat. From here, we're going to lift this front heel if you can. Squeeze the elbows to the ribs. Find cactus. Keep the heel lifted. Let's reach forwards. Breath in. Exhale, squeeze. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. From here, we interlace the hands behind the back. Lower that front heel down as you press into that front leg, keeping the front leg straight. Heel of the back foot is raised as you press your heart, your hips towards the front of the mat. Maybe you find a baby back bend here. So good. Coming into stork pose, unravel the arms. Left knee comes towards the chest, flex the foot. Exhale, elbows to the ribs. From here, we're going to come into a little Shiva squat lower, but we're not going to lower the shin to the ground. So let's reach the arms forwards as we pivot on the hips. Cross your left leg behind your right slightly, but keep squeezing that left heel in towards your left glute. Good, let's come back up through center, breath in. Exhale, Shiva. Let's go one more time. Legs are working hard, inhale and exhale. From here, we take a big step back, find warrior two. Big bend in that front knee. We flip the front palm as we straighten the front leg, reverse. Gaze towards your back foot as you bend into your back knee. Find Skandasana. Option to reach the arms forwards here. We frame the left foot at the back of the mat. Sweep that left leg all the way back, three-leg dog. From here, you can roll forwards through high plank. Option to move through a vinyasa. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Good job. Let's take a big breath in. And then sigh the breath out. Let's take the right leg up to the sky. Sorry, not right leg, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, tap the right elbow. Sweep it all the way back, breath in. Exhale to the left elbow. Sweep it back one last time, breath in. Exhale, we step it through. Find your extended arrowhead pose, torso over that front left thigh, thumbs facing up. From here, option to lift that front heel as you squeeze the armpits in towards the ribs. Cactus the arms. Good, let's reach forwards, breath in. Exhale, squeeze. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Interlace the hands behind the back as you press into your front leg, straightening the front leg, staying on the ball of that back foot, spreading the collarbones. Maybe you take a baby back bend here. And coming into stork pose, ground into the left foot, right knee to the chest. Flex that right foot as you exhale, elbows towards the ribs. 3 of those little Shiva lowers, squeezing the right heel towards that right glute as you press all the way back. Exhale as you lift. So good. Inhale as you shift it back. Exhale to lift. One more time. Inhale, shift it back. Exhale to lift. From here, we take a big step back with that right leg. Find your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Can you send that left knee towards the front of the mat? We flip the front palm, reverse, straighten that front leg. Gaze towards your back foot as you bend into the right knee, right side Skandasana. Option to take a fold here. Let's frame the right foot at the front of the mat once again. Sweep that right leg all the way back. Option here to flow through a vinyasa. Option to keep one leg lifted as you move through your flow. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Good job. Let's cleanse the breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Alrighty, let's take the right leg to the sky. Exhale, tap the left elbow. Press it all the way back, breath in. Tap the right elbow. Let's go one more time, breath in. This time as you come across to the left elbow, extend that right leg, fallen star, reaching the hips. We're going to bend into that back leg once as we cactus the elbows, squeeze. Exhale, push. Left hand meets the ground as we mindfully rotate, come back to your three-leg dog. Exhale, big step through between the hands. Find your extended arrowhead. Can you lower your torso towards your front thigh even more? We lift the front heels, we squeeze, breath in. Exhale as you reach. 2 more times, inhale, squeeze. Exhale, reach. 1 more time, inhale as you squeeze. Exhale, reach, good job. Lower the front heels, we press into that front leg. Interlace the hands behind the back. Spreading the collarbones. From here, stalk pose, left knee to the chest. Flex the foot as you arrive, squeeze the elbows in. Shiva squat here 2 times, let's lower it down, breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale as you push back. Exhale, squeeze. From here, we float the fingertips down to the mat, press back through that left leg, find standing split. Option to keep a level pelvis, or you can roll that left hip out to the side slightly, finding needle pose. Maybe you take a bit of a kickstand with that right leg, using your right hand as a support. Big step back with that left leg first. Arms cartwheel up and over, find warrior 2. We flip the front palm as we reverse, straighten that front leg. Gaze to the back foot as you bend into your left knee, left side Skandasana. Let's frame the left foot at the back of the mat, sweep that left leg all the way back. Option to move through a vinyasa here, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Whew, good job coming back to the breath. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that again, breathing in and breathing out. Alrighty, let's take the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, tap the right elbow. Push it all the way back, breath in. Exhale, tap the left. Come all the way back, breath in. Setting up for fallen star, we extend that left leg as we rotate the torso, lift the hips, the heart. Bend into that back knee as you squeeze the elbow into the ribs. Exhale as you push. Rotate towards the mat, ground that left hand. 3-leg dog. So good, big step through between the hands. Find your extended arrowhead. See if you can lower that torso just a little bit more. Legs are working hard, I know. Let's lift the front heel. Let's squeeze as we breathe in. Exhale, release. 2 more times, inhale to squeeze. Exhale, release. 1 more time, you've got this. Inhale and exhale. Begin to press into that front leg as you lift it up. Interlace the hands behind the back. Baby back bend. Finding stalk pose. Right knee to the chest. Flex the foot as you arrive. Elbows towards the ribs. 2 little Shiva squat lowers, squeezing the right heel towards that right glute, pressing back on your breath in. Exhale as you lift. 1 more time. Inhale as you reach. Exhale to lift. Good job. Float the fingertips towards the ground. Find your standing split, taking your right leg up to the sky. Whew, keep squeezing that right glute. Once again, option to keep the pelvis level, or you can roll that right hip out to the side. Maybe you take a little kickstand through that right side leg, using the left hand to support you. We take a big step back with this right leg. Find warrior 2. Big bend in that front knee. Let's flip the front palm as you reverse and straighten. Gaze towards your back foot, bend into your right knee, Skandasana. Beautiful, let's frame the right foot, sweep it all the way back, 3-leg dog. Option here to roll forwards and move through a flow. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. And coming back to the breath. So good. Alrighty. Whew. We're going to make our way down onto our bums, however you'd like to get there. If you're working on a jump through, you can jump through. Otherwise, you can walk through, dance through, step through, fall through. Meeting in the center of the mat, we're going to come into a Navasana boat pose. Option here to bring the hands underneath the knees. Otherwise, you can reach the arms forwards. If you're feeling for a little bit of power, maybe you extend the legs out long. Maybe you'd like to take the bind here, interlacing the peace fingers around the big toe, and then balancing on the sit bones. Hard to do this when you're talking. And then extending the legs from here. A really fascinating thing for women or for womb holders, dependent on where you're at in your cycle, will vastly determine your ability to balance. Alrighty, from here, let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out. We'll take a very passive Baddha Konasana. Letting the spine round, drop the head. The shoulders have been working pretty hard for us today. So creating some space between the shoulder blades, breathing into that space. Nice. And then slowly rolling the spine back up. From here, we're going to extend the left leg out long. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. We'll take a little twist here. Reaching the right arm up and over. And then you can either hug that right knee into the chest, or you can press the back of your left arm against the outside of that right thigh. Good, and then slowly release through center, switch it over to the other side, right leg extends, left leg draws in. Option to sweep that left arm behind you, maybe hugging the left knee with the right arm, or you can press the back of your right elbow against the outside of the left thigh. And then releasing through center. And we'll finish today in a meditation. So you can join me in a seat. Of course, if you'd prefer to be laying down on your back, you're more than welcome to make your way into any shape that feels good. Just take a moment here to tune into all of our points of contact with the earth, with the mat. Noticing the feet, the legs, the pelvis. Notice how this visceral connection creates a sense of grounding, a sense of yielding through the entire body. Notice how the expansion of your breath creates length and lift through the spine. But a softness through your jaw, your face, your belly. As always, finding that balance of steadiness and ease, sthira and sukha. Perhaps taking a moment to notice how you are feeling in your physical body once again, without the need to change or judge. Just observing. As well as observing the qualities, the sensations of your breath. And this is where I am going to leave you for today, my friends. If you feel called to stay in meditation in Shavasana for a while longer, I really encourage you to take this time. Before I leave you, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional roots of yoga, the ancient teachings, and the various lineages that have passed down this sacred wisdom. I'd also like to acknowledge this sacred land that I'm practicing and teaching from. And this is the traditional land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. And thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope that you enjoyed the short and spicy flow. And I look forward to flowing with you again soon.